Now we'll see how a Telarus Nodeware reseller can order licenses and sensors for their customers. First, we'll select Management. From here, we can see that we do not have any licenses. This is our first order. To do that, we will shop products. Now, before we go further, let's assume that you have some questions about your customer's network and you're not sure how many sensors you would need, how many physical or virtual sensors. So we have a tool, and note this URL. It's nodeware.com/calculator. This will ask a few simple questions. The first one is the number of locations for your customer. So let's do two, one headquarter and one remote. Name the first location, HQ. How many subnets do they have in their environment? Let's pick 3. Now this is the important question, one of the important questions. Do they have layer 2 communications enabled? Now, one Nodeware sensor can be configured to support up to 4 Class C subnets. In order to do this, they have to have the layer 2 communications enabled. That will allow us to see the MAC addresses on the endpoints of the other subnets. So layer 2 will enable us to configure up to 4 Class C subnets per sensor. So with that, they have 3 subnets, but since it's layer 2, we'll only need 1 sensor, and it could be either virtual or a hardware sensor. The second location, let's say it's remote. Once again, let's say they have 3 subnets. In this case, we'll say that they do not have layer 2, and it is layer 3. Because of that, we have 3 subnets. They will have to have 3 sensors, 1 per subnet. Once again, it could be either virtual or hardware. So with that, we have a total of 4 sensors. 1 for the headquarters, 3 for the remote, and they can be virtual or hardware. So with that, we can come over back to the portal and take a look at our products. We know we need 4 licenses, so we'll move that to 4. Discounting is applied based on the total number of licenses you have acquired across all of your customers. So that is tracked for you automatically. We'll add the 4 licenses to the shopping cart. Now, we have virtual or hardware. Let's assume that the 3 at the remote site can be done with virtual sensors, and the one at headquarters has to be done with a physical. So I'll go ahead and we'll add 1 physical sensor to the shopping cart. From here, we'll proceed to checkout. Now, before we do, with each internal license, you automatically get 3 externals. So each internal comes with 3 externals. If you need additional licenses, they can be purchased down here. So for now, we have 4 licenses and 1 physical sensor. We'll proceed to the checkout. This has the shipping address, the billing address, and your payment method that has been entered earlier. And to place the order, we look at tax as well as shipping. If you are tax exempt and we have your tax exempt form, then there will be no sales tax. Placing the order. So effective immediately, you will receive the 4 licenses as well as 12 externals, because it's 3 externals for each internal. The Nodeware physical sensor will be shipped. From here, if you want to get your virtual sensors, you can download the software, and that can be loaded in a Hyper-V or a VMware virtual environment. To generate a key for a client, simply click on Generate Key. The customer you want to generate it for, generate the license. They can now be copied and pasted into your virtual sensor or physical sensor.